Are you ready to cram your thon? Instant regret. Okay. Well, for those of you that stuck around after that intro, today I'm going to be doing my CramAthon TBR. I will link the announcement video for CramAthon down below that outlines the challenges and what the CramAthon is all about, but I'm just going to get to the point in this video and go ahead and get started with everything. The complicated thing about making a TBR for CramAthon is that I am currently at school. This is my dorm room. This is my humble abode. The issue with that is I only have about half of my books here. So I've sorted through what I have and I've decided what I want to read based off what I own and what's around me right now, but when I get home, if I see something that's short or something that I'd like to do, I'm gonna read it. So there's a multitude of challenges, and typically I don't make my TBR based off the challenges, but I end up fulfilling them anyway just because of the variety of books that I choose. The first challenge is read a book under 200 pages, which is easy. I just picked a random one off my shelf. This one's My Misspent Youth by Megan Dowm. These are essays that Megan wrote about her life, and they're funny and nice, so I just think that'd be a really entertaining read and very quick. I think it's just over 160 pages. Challenge 2 is read 2 books in 24 hours, which is very easily doable. Challenge number 3 is read a book set in a different country than where you live. For this I chose The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, which is set in Spain, but then the guy travels to Egypt, so definitely not America. And this is a classic, so I really hope I'm gonna enjoy this one. Fourth challenge is read a book you've been putting off or been meaning to read forever, and so I figured I'd finished a book that I started during the Diversathon but never finished. It is Citizen Claudia Rankine. This book I got 41 pages into. I wasn't enjoying it the most, so that's why I put it down, but I feel like if I go into this with a fresh mind, then I can really enjoy it. It's a book about race and police brutality in African Americans. I wasn't really digging it the first time, but maybe if I start over from the beginning with a fresh slate and I start to get into this, then I can have a different appreciation for it. But from what I've read so far, it was just difficult to read. A lot of it's written in second person. It was hard to pinpoint a message in it. I don't know. I'll talk about it in my wrap up or in any of my vlogs. Challenge 5 is read a book with pictures. I don't have a picture book around. I can't even think if I have one at home, so I might not even have like a children's book to read for this readathon like I usually do, so I'm just gonna skip over that one for now. Number 6 is to read a graphic novel. I specifically saved this graphic novel for this readathon. It is Bitch Planet by, I don't know if that's 2 people or 1 person, but Deckenrick Delandro. This is a graphic novel about women who get exiled to Bitch Planet if they're too extra, and I think it's gonna be full of sass and full of positivity and feminism and just intersectionality, and I'm living for it. And the final challenge is to just read 7 books, and just from those I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's 3 more. A book that I want to read is pretty short. It's called We Awaken by Callista Lynn. I know hardly anything about this book other than it's a contemporary book and it follows asexual characters. And honestly, asexuality is something that I've had a lot of questions about recently, so I'm hoping that this will address that. And if not, time to do some research. This next book I also saved for this readathon. This one is called Teaching My Mother How to Give Birth, and this is by Worth Shire. This is a poetry book that is absolutely minuscule. This is probably like 20 pages of words on a page. I was just recommended this by my friend who is a poet. I have no idea if I'm gonna like this. He said he has doubts of whether it's gonna be my thing because I didn't like Milk and Honey that much. But that art on the cover, I don't know. I'm just hoping I'm gonna like this because it's nice and soft. It's gorgeous. And the last book I want to read because it's a short book, the font is big, and I think it's going to be something that just sucks me in and I can read this in one sitting. It's A Child Called It by David Peltzer. This is a book about a child who was abused by his mother. I just dropped my phone and scared myself. Good one. I've heard so many people comment on my videos talking about this book, and it seems to be very widely read, so I'm sure whenever I vlog about me reading this we can have lots of discussions about it. I hear it's dark, and this probably isn't the best thing to read going right up to Christmas time, but I am getting a lot more into memoir and nonfiction, so hopefully this is going to be one of the better ones that I pick up, even though it might be super sad. So that is everything that I plan to read for the CramAthon. If you have a TBR up or if you plan on doing the readathon, let me know. If you don't post a video, definitely send us a picture to @CramAthon on Twitter. We'll retweet you, we'll respond to your tweets. Go check out April's videos about CramAthon as well. She's my co-host and she is spectacular. I love her. So once again, the CramAthon begins on December 16th at midnight. I will begin vlogs then, and if you can participate, please do. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful life. Goodbye.